Panthers Nation, what up, though? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk, bringing you another Panthers video, but this one is going to be just a little bit different because you guys know I am a creator. I create videos and all this stuff and talk about the Panthers with you guys, do film analysis, all that crap. So subscribe if you want to see that stuff. But in this video, I'm talking about a fan perspective because I'm definitely a fan. I'm there in the trenches on the sideline during training camp. I try to make it a preseason when I can. I go to Fan Fest, stuff like that. I'm in these streets. And I'm not in Charlotte, so I'm not a season ticket holder, but I try to make it to as many games as possible when I can. You notice inflation going crazy. But in this video today, I'm talking about the 5 must-attend games for a Panthers fan that I think you should probably attend, and I'm going to probably either attend or strongly consider attending. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Before we get into that, like I said, make sure you are subscribed, hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss a video because I do all kind of analysis and stuff like that. And I think I may even give away a ticket to a game later on down the line. You know, I did last year. I gave away a ticket to that game against the Saints. It just kind of a spur of the moment on Twitter, but I may do it again this year and actually do it for a good cause or a good reason like that. So make sure you guys are subscribed and stay tuned for that stuff like that. But before we get into the video, I got to get you guys feedback. Let me know down below in the comments, what games do you plan on going to, if at all? Some of y'all may be boycotting the Panthers because of Matt Rule and Sam Darnold is the quarterback, and that's not something you want to spend your money on, especially with inflation and gas prices the way it is. I don't blame any of you for doing it. But let me know down below in the comments if you plan on going to any games, and if so, how many or which one. All right, let me know. But me personally, I used to live in the Carolinas back in the day, but I'm now in the Atlanta area in Georgia. So by default, I'm always going to go to the Falcons-Panthers game down here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's just what I do. It's just what I do. I always go. So I'm not even going to list that, but I definitely have to give that an honorable mention. If you plan on going to that game, let me know. Sometime down the line, we can link up maybe at a tailgate or whatever, chop it up a little bit. But my first one on this list, and these are in no particular order, but it starts from opening game week 1, not just because it's week 1. It's the first year on a new season. We're 0-0. There's hope in the air, but we're also playing the Cleveland Browns. And from what it looks like, I know there's an ongoing investigation still with the NFL, but Deshaun Watson will be making a return to the state, well, to the Carolinas. But we know all the drama of how far along and how deep the Panthers were in talks with possibly trading for Deshaun. He was on one of their final lists. He was in that bottom, their top 3 or 4 when it came down to the Browns, Saints, or Falcons, and the Panthers. And he pretty much shunned them. When it came to the amount of money, the Panthers just weren't comfortable with it. We know all the drama that surrounds that. So Deshaun Watson will be coming back. There will be a lot of Clemson fans that are still fans of him in the stadium. I know there will be a lot of boos probably also for those reasons of what he's been accused of and the fact that he didn't choose the Panthers. So I think it's going to be a must-watch game, not to mention the Browns are a dark horse Super Bowl contender in the AFC that some people are talking about. Not me, I didn't say that, but some people think that, not to mention seeing Deshaun Watson, this box office, if he is not suspended. Not to mention this Baker Mayfield drama. I'm hearing that it's still a possibility he can end up coming to Carolina. Why? What's the motive? I don't know. But if he does, it just adds to the soap opera drama of the NFL even more. So I think that week 1 game versus the Browns is must attend and must see TV. The second game is going to be in week 12 versus the Denver Broncos, mainly because Russell Wilson, another quarterback that the Panthers swung and missed on. Obviously, that big blockbuster trade that he went to the Broncos, they still have Jerry Jeudy. They still have Cortland Sutton, and obviously they have Javonte Williams. It's going to be fun to watch this game. Russell Wilson, it seems like even though he left Seattle, he still has been a thorn in the side of the Panthers at times. And it's another chapter to add to this book. It's just some different colors. Now, this team in that loaded AFC West, they're going to be by midseason. They're going to be in midseason form, so we'll probably get their best hand, and we'll see what they have. You know, our defense is expected to be our stronghold, but we're going to be going against these Broncos. We know we have history with the Broncos going back to Super Bowl 50 and some of those transgressions, but a lot of time has passed since then. Nevertheless, this is still a must-attend game that I probably will be going because one of my best friends is a Broncos fan, so I will probably be attending that game with him. It's going to be pretty loud and obnoxious in there. I know the drinks are going to be flowing and stuff like that. And it's just going to be a game that I know I'll probably be in attendance for just because of the circumstances surrounding it. But I think because of Russell Wilson, the quarterback play, the weapons they have, it's going to be a good game that you want to attend as a fan. The next game on my list is Week 7 versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. Now, it does sound like just a regular old traditional divisional game, but we know that Tom Brady just came back out of retirement. He already seems to have his retirement plans lined up finally now with the Fox analysis role lined up. So this could potentially be Tom Brady's last time in Carolina. Now, you could attend that one of the last games of the year, obviously second to last game down there in Tampa if you want to. I've been to that stadium before. A lot of them Knoxes down there with that loud cannon, but I'd rather you go to BOA and see this guy. He's the GOAT. Now, whether you like him or not, right, wrong, or indifferent, this guy has been a part of the game for a lot of fans of probably this fan base's football career. As long as they can remember, this dude's been in the league 20-something years. As long as they can remember, Tom Brady has been an arch nemesis. So to finally see this guy on the way out, it could be the little world tour thing that happens. This could be his last trip to BOA. Now, the Panthers facing the Bucs have been struggles to say the least, so it may not be fun from that standpoint, but just from a pure football fan perspective, this will be one of your final opportunities to see Tom Brady in person. Now, will I be attending this one personally? I don't know. I doubt it. This one will probably be up in the air for me, but there's a lot of reason why you should go see the GOAT in person one last time in Carolina. The fourth matchup on my list is Week 6 versus the Los Angeles Rams. Yes, the LA Rams. Now, the Rams, it's going to be a tough game. Let's just be clear. This is in LA, so this is not the comfort of Charlotte. However, going to the West Coast, 3 hours back, Cali, you know what I'm saying? You know what they got out there, the women, weed, and weather. Is that what Kendrick Lamar said? It's the women, weed, and weather. If you want to attend that game, it's a great game to go to. You know how crazy that SoFi Stadium is. It's ridiculous. I'm very, very, very highly considering going to this game just because it's LA. You know, the star power is probably going to be in attendance. It's going to be hot. The weather's going to be nice. It's just everything that goes along with going to LA, seeing that beautiful stadium. We're going against the Super Bowl champs. You know, they're going to be trying to repeat. It's going to be pretty early in the season. We're going to get a good feel for where they are, and this will be a great test to just see the litmus of where the Panthers are in the NFC and in the NFL as total. Like, what's a great measuring stick going against the Super Bowl champs? Stafford, Cooper Kupp, maybe OBJ if they bring him back, and Aaron Donald. It's going to be a handful going against all the talent that they have. We know what Sean McVay puts on the field and what type of coach he is, but I think this will be a great test and matchup for the Panthers on the road with this team early in the year to possibly just see where they stand and where they rank. They may not win, but you can see how close or how far they are to being legit contenders in the conference. Not to mention it's a former Super Bowl champs in a great stadium, great views, great city, great weather. I mean, what else can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? I will try my best to be in attendance. And the last matchup I'm pointing out on the Panthers schedule is Week 11 at the Baltimore Ravens. Now, full disclosure, if you are from the South, like your boy, it's not going to be pleasant. I'm just going to be real with you. Week 11, probably wintertime, late fall, early winter, and Baltimore, it's going to be cold, guys. I'm just going to tell you, they have an open-air stadium. It's going to be cold. All right, it's not. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's football weather is going to be cold. However, the Panthers have not played the Ravens since 2018. They played them in the preseason. Obviously, a scrimmage against them last year. There was no Lamar at that point. Whatever. We got a big dose of Huntley, but this will be your chance to see the electrifying Lamar Jackson. Yes, Mike Vick experience, reincarnated Mike Vick 2.0, whatever you want to call him, in person. The former league MVP. He has come a long way since the last time we saw him as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? So this will be a great game to attend in person. Now, it will get a little bit rowdy in Baltimore. It was a little rough up there. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit rough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done seen The Wire, or We Built This City. You know what I'm saying? Or we ran whatever you want to call it, the series on HBO. They don't play. They're contenders. They're going to be hard-nosed. There's going to be – it's cool. But you got guys like Bradley Bozeman. That's former Raven. He's going to be inspired, ready to play against his former team in the stadium. You know what I'm saying? He's a lineman, but you still have the narrative there of former player versus former team. You know how those revenge games, those blood and guts type of games, like we come to call it, can end up going. Nevertheless, I will be going in attendance to probably see Lamar Jackson if I do attend, just because he's electrifying. And I'm going to see how our defense matches up against Lamar Jackson in that standpoint and see how we can handle a team that's going to be in the AFC North, that's going to be in a loaded AFC North, that's going to be competing for playoff hopes at that week 11. It's going to be in the thick of it. So I'm expecting this to be a great game between the two teams, but I think it's a good game to attend as a fan. If you can stay in that cold, make sure you bundle up, put your long sleeves on, put your hoodie on, your bubble coat, whatever you want to do. Make sure you got that thing swaddled up. You know what I'm saying? Put something on your head, put a little beanie on your head, you know what I'm saying? And get to that Ravens game. But you guys let me know down below in the comments, which of those 5 games do you think is probably the best one that you want to attend? Or were those one of the ones that you named? Let me know what game that you're looking forward to attending possibly, and if you want to go to a game. If you do, let me know which game. But without further ado, I'm Aaron Duncan signing off. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.